Hello and welcome back to reading my Radioapple fanfic. I wrote this fanfic on Wattpad, and in my comments I'll link my Wattpad in case you want to read all of this yourself or if you want to read any of my other fanfics. This is chapter 21 of my Radioapple fanfic. This chapter has a smut warning, 18 plus. If you are not an adult, scroll away right now, or I will call your parents and get you grounded and you won't go to prom or nothing with Chattifer. Okay, go away. This is for adults only. Okay, that was a good warning. Anyway, let me get into it. The hotel started booming, going busy, especially after hearing the story of Lucifer being redeemed. Charlie loved the attention her hotel was getting and the help she had from her father and his story. People were wanting to meet and crowd in on Lucifer too, which made it increasingly harder for Alistair to have much alone time with him. It was starting to bug him, and he needed a moment to corner the king alone. He needed to talk with him. One evening when it was getting late and some of the crowd was dying down, Lucifer stood there being chummy at the bar, talking about his redemption and his family as sinners gathered to listen. During the oohs and ahs, Alistair in shadow form snuck up behind Lucifer, grabbing him quickly and disappearing with him, teleporting somewhere where they could be alone, leaving the crowd sitting confused and left shrugging their shoulders and getting drunker. Alistair teleported them to Lucifer's bedroom. "Hey, what the hell was that for?" the king asked, brushing himself off. There has literally been no other way to speak to you the last several days. We need to talk, Alistair exclaimed. "We need to talk? About what? I think things have been going amazingly," Lucifer stated. "For one thing, you put me on the back burner. For another thing, Lilith has disappeared and not shown up again, and as much as I want to rub it in her face I stole the king, and I don't want the whole hotel to think we're some kind of ooey-gooey couple, I just need you to listen to me and not get a big head after everything that happened," Alistair explained. Lucifer reflected for a brief moment. He didn't want to get a big head and push another lover away. "Okay, I'm listening. I will spend the rest of the night with you. I didn't know you needed me so bad," he chuckled playfully. Alistair's face went red. "I don't need you. I just want you. You know, for someone who wants me and bonded to me, you never say that you love me," Lucifer said. "Oh, Christ." Alistair put his hand over his face. He didn't think Lucifer would get all sappy on him. It's not that he doesn't feel love for him, it's just that he never said those words before, not to anyone but his mother who was in heaven. Lucifer could tell it was a touchy subject, and he probably wasn't going to say it to him. "Hey, don't worry about it right now. I know I put you on the spot. I'm sorry." He sat on his bed and patted the spot next to him for Alistair to sit down to. The radio demon sat next to him calmly and took a deep breath. "I will say it, okay? Just give it time." Lucifer smiled. "Well, I think I do want to tell the hotel. I want to hear you say you love me in front of everyone." It stroked his ego to think about the demon confessing his love. It was a pride boost to have him in Lilith's place, a man that wanted to be by his side and wouldn't leave. Alistair's ears fell down in embarrassment. It was a nightmare for his ego to think about admitting he fell in love, let alone in front of a damn crowd. God, just shut up. He leaned in and kissed him, hoping Lucifer would forget about all that. He would rather just seduce him and get their endorphins released, put this love conversation on back on the shelf for a bit. Lucifer did melt into the kiss. "At least we have some privacy here, Bambi, unlike the other day." He kissed down Alistair's neck. "I want to gloat to the queen that I have her husband, but not remember she caught me sucking you off," Alistair said, trying to climb on top of Lucifer. Lucifer wanted to be the dominant one tonight, though. He pushed Alistair off of him onto his back and got on top of him instead. "Listen, Alistair, I'll use your name in bed, and I like when you take charge, but let's not forget, I like to be dominant too," he said, seductively licking down the demon's chest while opening his shirt up. "I won't always be your bottom, though," Alistair grunted, allowing Lucifer to take control this time. Lucifer smirked and pulled Alistair's pants off. "Oh, I'm gonna enjoy when you are, though." He chuckled and licked his lips lustfully before sucking Alistair's eggplant. Okay, I'm gonna censor myself a little bit. Alistair moaned because it felt good. It made him buck his hips, trying to get deep in his throat. When he was close to spewing, Lucifer stopped and didn't finish. Why would you do that? Alistair said, annoyed with blue balls forming. Blue basketballs. Basketballs, that's what I'm talking about. Obviously, I'm censoring myself. Because I want us to spew. That's the word I'm using, I guess. At the same time, and for you to scream my name. Lucifer removed his pants, showing his already hard-throbbing chicken. He used his spit to moisten his member and teased it around Alistair's opening. Oh my good lord. Lucifer held his legs on his shoulders and slipped his eggplant inside Alistair's tight shoebox. Alistair winced in some pain before easing up to it, and Lucifer had handcuffed the demon to the bed frame so Alistair couldn't push him off, which is usually his reaction to being touched too much, but this devil was different. He craved Lucifer to do more, take more advantage. Lucifer pounded his chicken harder into Alistair with each thrust. He was hitting his prostate and hoo-hooing him off at the same time. When Lucifer was about to spew, he finally let Alistair spew too. Shooting their loads together felt so passionate they melted together. I'm having such a hard time. Lucifer removed himself when finished, but instead of using a towel, he licked the powder off of be trying so hard to think of a word. Off of Alistair's chest and stomach. He wanted to taste the man's juices after giving him a good play date. That's what they did. They were panting and heavy breathing. Lucifer uncuffed him and fell into Alistair's chest to cuddle him. Oh God, Alistair, I love effing you. Love having play dates with you. Hell yeah. Lucifer said, catching his breath and holding him close. Alistair sighed and pulled him tighter to his chest. I love having play dates. Oh wait, I effing love you. That's what he's saying. He said, not fully realizing that what he admitted. He just kind of said it. Just kind of. Lucifer's eyes widened, hearing what he finally said. He was in love, happily in love. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, this is all I have for chapter 21. Thank God we made it through that together. Anyway, when I come back, I'll be reading chapter 22. And there's only 32 chapters, so that means there's basically like 10 chapters left. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!